We are only a little bit away from the launch of the Diablo IV beta and then the release later on in June. And there is a lot of questions surrounding Diablo 4 when it comes to how exactly is it going to be monetized, especially with Blizzard track record anymore so coming out of Diablo Immortal. And today we're going to discuss everything you need to know as of now when it comes to will Diablo 4 be pay to win? Or will it be just a overall option and nothing more? But before we hop into all this, I do want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting over on at patreon.com/Macon. And if you want to support, feel free to check out the link below in the description. And of course, a giant thank you to 1K for subscribing at the Lunar tier. And with that, let's jump into this and let's talk about, well, Activision making more money. So to start off here, Diablo is going to be a full price game on a PC as well as console. So you're looking at $70 for the base unit. And of course, like always, we got ourselves a 2 Extra Collector Edition going up to $100. And of course, with it being Blizzard and Activision, you better believe we will have some microtransactions. So this whole situation is, as of now, is still being developed. Could just know the stuff we know about now will, or maybe, but let's be honest, more than likely, will change. It is not too surprising if, Activision want to throw in other stuff after the fact, because this is something that at that point kind of just happened. But with that being said, though, let's go ahead and discuss what is happening here. So to start off here, outside the $70 is, of course, the Battle Pass. Since, of course, Diablo 4 will have a Battle Pass, and let's be honest, it'd be kind of surprising if it doesn't at that point, with it being a live service / MMO hybrid here. And of course, the pass will work very similar to the way you honestly expect to see it in any other game here, with, of course, 2 tiers, a free tier, a paid tier, and of course, the battle passes, or in the case, season passes, are going to be tied to the seasons inside of Diablo 4. And of course, we will get a total of 4 seasons a year here, and in return, you will be able to take part into quests, event that happening for that season to progress through the tiers. And of course, for the seasonal event, there will also be update as of now that will also add a little quality of life stuff as well as rebalancing for classes. So pretty much just think of it as a small pack that come with a whole bunch of goodies, I guess is the best way to think of it. And then, of course, most of the Battle Pass itself is going to be made up of the stuff we have seen hundreds of times before in any other Battle Pass, Season Pass, or whatever you want to call them. And the main thing of interest here is, of course, when it comes to the actual pay side, which is with the premium tier, you are going to be unlocking cosmetics mainly. And Blizzard is very upfront about any cosmetic that you get here will not be tied to any in-game power. Once again, we will see how that work out long term. And as well that you can also get your hands on, of course, some other currencies as well. But the main thing of interest here is, of course, when it comes to the premium, or I get technically the free version as well, is, of course, can you, on top of buying the season pass, be able to also buy out each of the level and in return spend money to max out the pass right away? And the answer is kind of. You can go ahead and just spend real money and work your way through the tiers as you would normally do, as you've seen once again in any other game. But the main thing here is, of course, when it comes to unlocking stuff, there will be a level, a gap, or cap, I should say, that you have to walk through. So let's say you buy all the passes and you're only like level 5, and the net cosmetics will unlock once you hit, say, level 10. And if you have spent money on unlocking that net tier, you will not be able to unlock it or use them items until you hit that level. So as you can imagine here, this is a way to, have player focus on leveling and then being able to get all this stuff after the fact. But it might seem a little restricted up front, but I imagine this is something that's going to work itself out because once we get higher and higher levels, I imagine, and by the time we get season 2 or 3, it might not matter all that much. But when it comes to the actual boosting here, since some of that will be in the free tier for extra experience and whatnot, as of now, there will be no way to spend real money on actually buying these at all, like separate boots outside of the season pass. That is on one hand good, so on the other hand, every player that will be playing will be able to get their hands on these boots, and doesn't seem like pulling out your credit card it really going to help in any way in that way, since they will be mainly tied to the free stuff. So that is good that every player is pretty much on par with each other when it comes to the boots. But once again, it could be something that could change down the line. We will have to wait and see. But for the time being, there will be no way to spend money on any type of boots outside of the free tier in the season pass. So with you also getting a premium currency through the premium season pass, let's go ahead and, well, talk about what is going on when it comes to the premium currency. Of course, we will be able to buy that with real money. We will see exactly what the translation is here for the currency, more than likely probably in the beta. We'll probably find out more details on that. If not, probably before launch. Where I totally missed something somewhere. If I did, let me know below. If there is a breakdown somewhere that I just totally missed as far as like how they translate to real money. But nonetheless, the currency that you will be able to buy as well again from the premium season pass, you can go ahead and buy a handful of stuff. The main stuff that we know of right now is, of course, a lot of cosmetics. So the cosmetics itself is very interesting here, which I am honestly kind of okay with, because we are going to be going down the path of being able to buy the whole outfit that will have multiple items, headpieces, chest pieces, and whatnot. And hopefully, we'll be able to mix and match all the different cosmetics together. The only thing is right now, we're not 100% for sure if that's going to involve actual inventory space like it would for your items or armor or whatever. Or will it be something that will be more tied to a like checklist page, or something that will be an item that you will use, and once it will unlock on your whole account, kind of similar to PSO if you play that. We don't know exactly how that's going to work, but hopefully that will be the case, because if not, I imagine if you are someone who pick up a whole bunch of that cosmetic, your inventory probably going to fill up pretty quickly. And as of now, we don't know anything about if you can buy extra inventory space or bank space. Once again, don't know, hypothetical here, but once again, wouldn't be surprised. But with that being said, though, this could go down the rabbit hole if it does take up inventory space to motivate you to buy extra space. So I get keep that in mind. Once again, we haven't had that verified, but if you all worry about that, or if you care, either way, it's something to keep in mind, and we will see how that's going to work out when we get to release. And the other thing of interest when it comes to the cosmetic stuff, which some of you might be curious about, especially with Diablo being so heavily loot driven, we have no information if any of the cosmetic will ever become drops or anything. They might be 100% exclusive to real money. So if you see any outfit you might want, hopefully they will become drops eventually. I'm not going to hold my breath here, but just know if that's something that interests you, if you're someone who more lean on the whole loot side of Diablo, this I could see this being a turn off in some ways. Just keep that in mind. Who knows, maybe it will be available, but let's be real here. The outfit probably never going to see the light of day outside of the player shop. So as of right now, that seemed to be the main draw, or the main push for a Diablo 4 being the season pass with the player shop. Once again, there could be a lot more to this that we just not aware of. This is just the stuff that have been talked about as of now. Personally, I'm in the camp of, I personally think this is totally fine for now, at least till we see it impacted. The only way I feel like they're going to get messy, if they do backtrack eventually on the whole selling power, or of course selling inventory fate, which I imagine, like I said, that will probably be an option anyway, but hopefully the cosmetic stuff won't be items in your inventory. Knock on wood here, Quart Fangle, do your thing. And of course, the only other part of this that I'm personally, like, not worried about exclusively for Diablo, but just something in general about any types of games of that are very loot driven, is hopefully they're not going to turn into a situation of the cosmetics you can buy off the shop can then be sold in some type of player shop. Hopefully we don't have something like this called PSO that will screw up the economy, but you know, that's just me. I'm always on the lookout for that. But nonetheless, Battle Pass seemed fine, update seemed fine with the 4 seasons, and the shop, long as it stay straight up cosmetics, it seemed like we're going to be good. And also going to be interesting to see if the season pass itself can actually be bought with the currency you get from completing the season pass. I'm super interested in if that's going to be the case, because if so, that would be awesome if you complete the pass and get enough currency to buy the next season. But once again, a lot of stuff still up in the air, a lot of questions are still on the table, but this is just the stuff we know about at this moment. And of course, if you have found that video helpful in any way, shape, or form, and you want to keep up with what is coming in Diablo 4, be sure to do thumbs up, subscribe, and hit all the wonderful bells up below. And of course, while you are down there, if you want to be like all the wonderful people on screen right now, come on over to patreon.com/Macon. Support over there, get you some goodies, and be like all the wonderful folks. And of course, just like 1K. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and do it for me. And I will see you all in the comments.